Pastor Jaden and Cairo.
Longitude lines run from north to south. Latitude lines run from east to west.
By using longitude and latitude, you can find the coordinates of a place. The prime meridian runs in the middle from north to south. The equator runs in the middle from east to west.
This is Latitude and Longitude by A.J. and Taylor. Longitude lines go south and north, and latitude lines go east and west. Latitude can be known as latitude, and longitude can be known as longitude. Latitude lines are parallel with each other, and longitude lines always touch at North and South Pole. Longitude lines, you can't go past 180 on each side, and for latitude you can't go past 90 degrees. The end.
What are lines of longitude and latitude?
Lines of latitude and longitude are coordinates that can tell your exact position anywhere on the Earth.
Lines of longitude run north to south, going from 0 degrees to 180 degrees. The 0 degree line is called the prime meridian.
Latitude lines run east and west, going from 0 degrees to 90 degrees. These lines can also be called parallels. The 0 degree line is called the equator.
When you put these together, you can tell the exact location anywhere on the world. When you write out the coordinates, latitude goes first, followed by longitude.
And that is what we have been learning so far in social studies.
Longitude and Latitude by Jackson
and Kaylee.
Latitude lines run from east to west.
Longitude lines always touch and run from north and south.
You can tell directions with longitude and latitude.
The latitude line in the middle is called the equator.
The longitude line in the middle is called the prime meridian. The end.
Lines of longitude and latitude. Lines of longitude are not parallel and run north to south. Lines of latitude are parallel and run east to west. Latitude has the equator to show 0 degrees. Longitude has the prime meridian to show 0 degrees. Narrator, Kasem Marshall. Filmer, J. Cup.
What is longitude and latitude by
Lex,
Amy, and Corbin? Latitude and longitude measure specific spots on the Earth.
Latitude and longitude lines are imaginary.
You can't see them. Latitude lines run east and west.
Latitude lines run from 0 to 90 degrees on each side of the equator.
The equator splits the Earth in half.
You can also call latitude lines parallels because they never touch.
Longitude lines run north and south.
There is 180 degrees of longitude on each side of the prime meridian.
Unlike latitude, longitude lines are not parallels because they touch at the top. In longitude, the middle is called the prime meridian.
In latitude, the middle line is called the equator.
If latitude and longitude lines were actually on the Earth, this is what they would look like. Thanks for watching!
Latitude and Longitude by Kaden and Eric. Latitude. Latitude lines run from east to west. Longitude. Longitude lines run from north to south. Latitude. The equator is the line of 0 degrees latitude, and the highest the temp can get is 90 degrees. Longitude. The prime meridian is the line of 0 degrees longitude, and the highest temperature it can go is 180 degrees. GPS. This is a fun fact. A lot of people use a GPS on a vacation. Some people don't know that a GPS uses latitude and longitude to get your exact location. Thank you.
Longitude and Latitude by Taylor Starr and Gavin.
Longitude lines stretch from the North Pole to the South Pole, and the prime meridian marks 0 degrees longitude. It also separates east and west.
Longitude lines only go to 180 degrees west and 180 degrees east.
Latitude lines are also known as parallels. The equator marks 0 degrees latitude. Latitude lines are always parallel. They stretch from east to west and only go to 90 degrees north or 90 degrees south. Latitude and longitude lines together look like this. The dot marks 60 degrees north latitude and 30 degrees west longitude. Latitude always goes first.